Hello guys, how's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing great. You're watching Minecraft Sekai, and today's video is a special one. We're going to be doing something we've never done in this channel before. I'm going to showcase 5 different gatehouse designs as I build them in the form of a time lapse. So get ready to get inspired, and note that these gatehouses are not the size of your typical village gatehouse. They're actually gigantic compared to that, except for one of them. You'll see. Anyways, don't forget to drop a like on this video if you're excited, and now with all that being said, let's hop on straight into the time lapse. So we're starting off the first gatehouse right here by making a little 7x7 square, raising it up by 18 blocks, then copying it to the right side after skipping 5 blocks. Now I am using World Edit to raise up the walls, copy and paste and all that good stuff just to make building a lot easier for me. So yeah, you are gonna see me using it throughout this video. Anyways, so as you can see here, I started bringing wood into the build, overhanging some beams all around. And I went with the good old Tudor style with some stripped spruce logs, little support for the beams with some stairs and trapdoors, and regular spruce planks between the stripped spruce logs with little windows all around for shooting arrows. For the roof here, I went with the simple A shape, dark oak for the outer border, and spruce for filling the rest of the roof. Then I started breaking it up with some full blocks and trapdoors. Now we're pretty much done with the build here. All I'm doing now is some texturing, and let me tell you that this spot here is the most important because it just adds a lot to the build, and if you manage to always texture your walls, your builds are gonna look a lot better, and you won't even need to put a lot of details into them. So yeah, make sure to always texture your walls, and for the build here, that's all I did, in addition to some windows and just little holes in the walls. Alright, onward to the second gatehouse design. Again, we're starting with some squares. We got a 9x9 in the middle and 2 7x7 squares to the sides. Then we're raising all of these. Now we have 3 towers. The middle one is the tallest, raised by 20 blocks, and the ones to the sides are the same size, raised by 16 blocks. Now making a way through the middle tower, because if not, this wouldn't be a gatehouse, right? There would just be 3 standalone towers. Now, as you can see, there is not a lot to this gatehouse. It's all built with stone, no other material, and here where the texturing plays a great role in detailing such boring build. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. As you can see, I already started texturing, and as I said, there is not a lot to this build aside from texturing. All that is left is adding some windows and some machicolations, obviously to make these towers look like towers, right? And for the interior, we are going to jump up to the first person mode at the end of this time lapse, just to show you what I did inside these builds. It's not much of an interior, just little ways to set up the inside so it doesn't look ugly. Because if you get inside there right now, you're gonna find a horrible mess. Now here we are building the third gatehouse design. I started with 2 little circular shapes with a 5-block gap in between. Then I raised them up by 28 blocks. Now this gatehouse is probably the tallest amongst all the designs in this video, and just like design number 2, this one also is built all with stone, and as you could see, I already started texturing. And with that out of the way, here I am making the machicolations for the towers, and the only other bit of detail that is left for this gatehouse aside from windows is just little connections between the two towers, and as you'll see in a moment, I went really fancy with that one. And yeah, there you go. These fancy carving shapes really helped this design to stand out, and the connection here between the towers is totally functional. As you would see after the time lapse, we have a little tiny walkway in there. And now here I am making some windows, and a little thing that you might notice in these designs is I always put trapdoors in the windows facing the front of the build and the glass in the ones facing the back, and also doors in the back as well, which indicates that the front is the outside of the walls and the back is the inside. And yeah, there you go, just in case you were confused about that. Now moving on to the fourth gatehouse design, and again we're making these circular shaped towers, but don't worry, this design is totally different from the last one. As you can see, first we have a 7 block space between the two towers instead of 5, then we're raising the tower here on the right side so that it's taller than the other. Now we have two towers, the shorter one is 18 blocks tall and the taller one is 25. And here I am texturing again before we add anything else to these towers. All I did is just copy and paste the towers from the last design instead of texturing all of that from scratch. I gotta admit, well, it is really helpful. Anyways, as you could see, I started building this tall enclosed tower roof here with the bricks. And yes, I changed its texture just so that it looks more suitable for roof building. It's in my texture pack, you can download it if you want. The link is in the description, so that's that. Now back to the build, we started bringing some wood, and here I went with the same style as in the first gatehouse design, just in a much smaller scale, so overhanging beams and Tudor style for the walls with spruce logs, windows all the way around, and a simple A-framed roof with dark oak and spruce. Now with the windows again, we have 3 on both sides for the taller tower and only 1 for the shorter tower. Here I'm building the actual gatehouse, which is the last thing we're gonna be adding for this design. So I went with the Tudor style again, this time with the regular spruce logs, 4 windows in the front and the back, a little roof with slabs and stairs, and some sort of a gate that moves from above to the ground, and you can kind of see that those fences are supposed to go in those holes so that the gate closes. Alright, now with the last design, this one, unlike all the previous gatehouses, is built primarily with wood, so we've got a palette of dark oak and spruce and just a little amount of stone only in the bottom. And as you can see, I built this tower right here, which overhangs a little bit to the side, which is pretty cool in my opinion because it looks good, plus it gives us a little extra space in the inside to work with. And here I give it this simple roof with slabs and stairs, which goes gradually up, then ends right there on the top. And for the windows, I only added 1 in the front. Now, as soon as I finished this, I immediately started to build the same tower to the right side after skipping 11 blocks, and as you can see, it's basically the same tower. The only difference is the overhang, which is on the right side instead of the left. just to keep a little bit of symmetry. Now, here I started texturing this stone on the bottom with the same old palette of stone, cobblestone, stone bricks, and andesite. After that, I started working on this middle section over here, and as you can see, we've got some beams going from tower to tower. I raised some logs with little gaps in between, then I gave it a simple roof with spruce and dark oak stairs, which I broke up with some full blocks and trapdoors. Now the last thing I'm gonna add to this tower is these two big doors, which are built with spruce planks, dark oak planks, and logs, and you can kind of see that the door to the left side is slightly open. I love these doors, they look so cool in this gatehouse, and they just add so much. Alright, let's show you what I did inside these builds. So we're gonna get in from this tower here to the left side. As we come on in, we've got this spiral staircase, all textured too wide, and before we get into all the way to the top, we've got an entrance here taking us to this middle section. Then another entrance taking us to this other right tower, the tower to the right, and you can get down from this ladder here. We've got a ladder right there, and to get all the way to down there, we've got another staircase here, just a little one this time, not a spiral, just a little L-shaped staircase. Now let's get all the way to the top. You can't get to the top from here, from this tower on the right side, but you can from here, where we have this spiral staircase. As you can see, you've got you might recognize this from the beginning of the video. This is where I recorded the opening, the intro of the video. So I've got this beautiful ceiling right here with trapdoors, stairs, and full blocks of spruce. Right here, I've got loads of lanterns all the way like this, and yeah, just a bunch of windows to shoot down arrows like this. And that's it for the first tower. As you can see, nothing too special, just a way to set up this so it doesn't look horrible, and yeah, just to give you a little inspiration of what I did. Now let's get over to the second gatehouse. Okay, as you can see, we're at the second gatehouse here, and on the top here I added this pillar, this huge pillar here with this flag thing. And yeah, I just thought that would make it a little bit, that would break this whole stone structure thing, because it's all stone, you know. It's kind of boring, but yeah, by adding that one, it helped a little bit. But anyways, let's show you the inside. For this tower here, we've got spiral staircases for both towers right here on the sides, and they just take all the way to the top, as well as this middle section right here. As you can see, got this middle section. I'll continue going up like this, and yeah, to get all the way to this top section right here, all the way to the top, you need to get to this other section here, other middle section, and you gotta climb up these ladders right here on the sides. We've got 2 ladders, and yeah, here we are, the big tower. And that's it for this one. Nothing too special, as you can see again. Just spiral staircases, and yeah, that's it. Now let's head over to the third gatehouse design, show you what's inside in this bad boy right here. Oops. And here we are at the third gatehouse design. Let's go to the inside. As you can see, we've got this right here, you know, the same old trick. And for the inside, this one is so simple. No staircases, no spiral things, nothing. Just ladders going all the way, and just simple separation for the floors with this with just beams and planks, trapdoors and stuff. That's it. Windows all the way, as you can see. And yeah, let's get all the way to the top. Here we are. This one again, taking you all the way. Here we are at the very top. And it's the same thing for both towers right here. Same thing. And yeah, this is the third tower. As you can see, nothing too special for these interiors. Now here we are at the fourth gatehouse design, and I really love this design. This may be my favorite of all these. As you can see, we've got this gatehouse. I love this thing that closes right here. It's cool. And for the inside, these towers are, of course, different from the inside. You know, we've got a ladder right here taking us to the top. And we've got another door here for this gatehouse thing. This house here in the middle. Yeah, windows for shooting arrows right there. Oops, I broke that again. No, you can't fix it from the inside. Anyways, and right here, yeah, same thing. Just ladders going all the way up, as you can see. Yeah, this is the very top of this tower right here. The other one is a little bit taller, as you could have guessed. There we go. Another ladder going to the top. And we've got a beautiful ceiling here with this, with these bricks. It's cool. Anyways, another window here. Just windows all the way, and that's it for this tower as well. Nothing too special. I just giving you a little ideas about how to set these towers on the inside, and then you could add whatever you want in the interior. And yeah, now let's head over to this last tower here, and this one has nothing special with it on the inside. I didn't change a lot, just ceilings and stuff. Just as you come on in, we've got a ladder here taking you all the way to the top. We've got this ceiling here. We've got a spruce, 3 rows of spruce here and 2 of dark oak. Same thing here, just spruce, dark oak, going like this. Same thing here. And yeah, that's it. For the towers, for the inside of the towers, you could add anything here. And another thing here which I added was these little things, just fences and a flower pot on top, and that's it. Just to make it like look like handles, you know, handles to open and close this big gate. And yeah, that's it for the interior of the tower. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this time lapse, and most important of all, I hope you liked these gatehouse designs. I love all of them, but that one right there, the fourth one, is my most favorite. Anyways, if you liked this video, don't forget to smash that like button. It really helps a lot. And if you like what I'm doing here, please do subscribe and hit that bell as well, so you don't miss any new upload on my channel. And I'll see you on the next video.